The Cold War recast these habits in ideological terms. The 1959 Cuban Revolution and the failed CIA-backed Bay of Pigs invasion in 1961 hardened fault lines. In October 1962, the Soviet deployment of nuclear missiles to Cuba precipitated the Cuban Missile Crisis. President John F. Kennedy's naval quarantine avoided the legal status of a wartime blockade and created the tightrope on which the world briefly balanced. A settlement pulled Soviet missiles from Cuba and, quietly, U.S. Jupiter missiles from Turkey and Italy. The crisis etched the Caribbean into nuclear history. The pattern of intervention continued with devastating consistency. In Jamaica, the CIA's involvement in the violent 1980 elections, which saw Michael Manley's defeat amid widespread bloodshed, demonstrated how electoral processes could be weaponized. The violence that plagued Jamaica during this period, including the proliferation of armed gangs, can be traced directly to CIA efforts to destabilize Manley's democratic socialist government. 2 decades later, in 1983, the United States invaded Grenada after a violent internal split within the revolutionary government and concerns about a perceived Soviet-Cuban footprint. Operation Urgent Fury toppled the junta and restored a constitution. It also confirmed that U.S. forces would intervene rapidly in Caribbean crises seen to threaten regional order or American nationals.